So supporting yourself is actually pretty easy. It seems overwhelming before you start doing it, but if you have a job that pays enough to cover your bills, then once you get into a place, get the utilities turned on, get the internet hooked up, and just keep going to your job, then it's actually not that bad. The learning how to pay the bills on time is very easy if you have enough money. If you have enough money coming in. For a young man in modern society, that's the trick. You want to have enough, of course, you have to have enough money coming in to actually pay the important bills so you don't get booted out on your ass. Here are the common pitfalls that I notice among myself and other people. One, eating out is just throwing money in the trash can. You need that money for rent. So if you have a place to stay, you can actually learn how to cook your own food. YouTube, just simple stuff, beans and rice if you want. I learned how to cook eggs, spaghetti, and then how to cook chicken. Once I learned those things, I would just make combinations of them. But eating out costs 3 times as much as grocery store food that you make yourself. So if you stop eating out and you start buying your groceries and cooking your own food, you can afford 3 times as much food. Another common pitfall is going out and hanging out with friends or going out and living life, like doing fun stuff. If you're supporting yourself, then you're gonna have to grow up. Most of us find we have to grow up a little and do that shit once a month max, more or less. You know, depending on how much you make and how good you are at paying your bills, that'll change. But you don't want to completely cut out going out because you're going to go out at some point. But once a month seems to be a healthy balance. No more eating out. Buy your own food, cook your own food. That's a big one. And no more going out to have fun. You're only going to live once, but you're going to pay that rent 12 times a year, you know? And what is the other big pitfall I see most people doing? Not budgeting for their frivolous expenses. If you budget for it, then at least you have some control over it. And if you know you're about to spend $120 at the end of the month on a bunch of subscription services and going and getting drunk, if you know that because you budget for it, then you can not do half of it and actually afford your rent. Those are like the tricks of the trade for supporting yourself, besides having a job and not quitting. But yeah, it's really not that bad once you get into it. It's just about getting into it, and in the first 3 months or so, you get into the swing of paying all the bills, and then it all comes down to budgeting, how good you are at managing the money that the world has put you in charge of.